Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled Training Your Unruly Woman. Let's get right into it.
I feel like when your marriage is already messed up, it's because the foundation before marriage was messed up.
Absolutely.
A lot of people getting married nowadays, you asking like, can you have an open marriage? People have open relationships.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be faithful anymore. You know, nobody wants to be committed to one person no more. And people really just want to get married because, well, I spent so much time with this person, let's get married. But if you're cheating on this person before you get married, then you're going to cheat on that person after you get married because it's about the foundation. It's not about the ring.
People want the wedding and not the marriage.
That's
Exactly.
it. Especially women.
They want the ring and the wedding.
Especially women. And men do it because I'm going to just give her what she wants.
That's it.
Opposed to saying, this is what God has ordained.
Exactly.
It's the union before God. I am the head and she is the rib. And where I lack, she is to hold it together. That's what it's, that's biblically what it's for. People don't go through marriage counseling with a pastor.
Nope.
You don't have a God-fearing man. You don't have a God-fearing woman. Prayer and the prayer life is not the center of your marriage or your life. And so that's why you lack discipline, because that's what cheating and all that is. It's a lack of discipline.
Absolutely.
Being obedient starts with God, and you be obedient to yourself.
Negative. So once you get married,
As soon as you mention God, you know what time
I've
it is.
had enough of this malarkey. So once you get married, there's no such thing as cheating. Okay? When you go, you say them vows, you, her, and God become what? One. So when he go get some coochie, it's not just him. It's y'all.
So can I come with you?
You there.
Can I come
we
with
are
you?
there in spirit.
No. If you go get some coochie
I'm
physically,
performing
I want coochie
as
too.
one.
Okay. I want coochie too.
He about to-
Hercules. But no, for real, like, the construct of marriage is so outdated. I think this is the only thing we ain't changed since the education system, since the biblical days. I think we need marriage reform, and with that,
Marriage reform is crazy.
no, seriously, like we need to start having marriage license. Let's renew it. Okay, every 5 years you got to renew the marriage license, like your driver license, like your nurse license. So at the end of these 5 years, I don't have to cheat. I can opt out this relationship and get out of here.
5 years a long time.
boy, you
Come
know,
on,
2K, we be on the same page, and then you start pissing me off. Then when you start pissing me off, every time you've been real quiet so far. What you over here cooking
I
on?
bring y'all solutions.
No, you bring up
Nobody else
bullshit.
do it.
That's bullshit.
You bring you out there.
You know, I'm going to comment on this because I'm just so concerned why the girl in the blonde hair, her voice sound like that. She's so attractive, but she don't got that soft, feminine voice I thought she would have. But beautiful girl, though, and she got her hair done. She looks good. She looks fit. Shout out to her. As far as the cheating thing in marriage, you know, last time I checked, Solomon had like 20 wives. Okay, or maybe 12, whatever it was, it definitely wasn't one. You know, so if we're going to talk about Christ and we're going to talk about biblical days, you know what I'm saying, men had multiple wives. Some men, they don't want more than one wife because they don't want more than one hassle. They feel like one girl's enough. And a lot of men, they get controlled by their wives. You know what I'm saying? That's a real issue. A lot of men, their wife is part of the decision-making part of their family in their life, and it's fine. I'm not saying we should not include women in decision making. All I'm saying, though, for the most part, is even if you counsel with your woman, you got to be the final say. That's what it means to be a leader. You know, and you should be looked at as the most competent person in your family anyway. And if you're not, something's really wrong. If your wife is more competent than you, you got an issue. Okay, I'm just saying you got a real problem. So listen. Will I ever get married? I don't know. I don't know if marriage is for me per se. But I'll tell you this. If I did get married, you know what I'm saying, I want my wife to be open to me getting more wives.
Boy, slow.
You
That's what it is.
And so, what you thinking over here? Because you over here marinating.
No, I don't think that, I think it's different now because people have remixed what marriage is to be completely different than what it was in yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? I think that people got too many options. They make themselves available to too many people.
Facts.
Social media.
Social media also.
Opposite sex.
And I don't think that guys cheat as much as people try to make it out to be. I don't. No, I really don't. I think that women cheat more.
Right.
You don't think
No. Not only do they cheat more, I think they cheat more successfully.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
wow, that's bullshit. 'Cause
Really?
I suck at cheating.
Individual.
What happens when you cheat?
I've never really done it, but I've done things where like, if not,
Oh my God, the voice. We gonna get through it, but that voice, it just doesn't fit her face, yo. A feminine voice is a valuable thing, man. I'm gonna tell you. Like, sometimes when I take yoga, if I'm taking a yoga class and I walk into the class and the yoga teacher is a man, I can't take the class because I don't want to hear him tell me, you know what I'm saying, the sun Sanscripts and stuff like that. I just don't want to hear him say downward dog, upward dog. I wanted that feminine, soft voice. This is one of the things that women are unequal to in men. They have an advantage. They have that soft, gentle voice. It's great for certain things, like being a woman. Shout out to her, though.
Never really done it.
No, I've never cheated in a relationship. But I've done things where I've still dealt with my person after we broke up, and I'm still dealing with them and fucking with somebody else. And I'm terrible at it because I'm too. I can't. I'll be like, listen, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't lie. Like I suck at lying. And then I'm one of them people like when I'm in, I'm in. You know, you gonna feel it. You gonna see it. So I just suck at it. I'm not good at it.
I think.
But when I'm loyal, I'm loyal.
I think that,
I'm
I
so
think that
loyal,
women
like a
suck at
dog.
relationships in general.
Imagine talking to her on the phone. Okay, I'm off of it. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
No, they really do.
So I can agree.
Why?
I can
I
agree
do-
I can agree a little bit because women have a thought of a type, and a type is false.
I wish my wife was here to tell y'all prioritize happiness too much.
Yeah, I agree.
When you take your vows, or you
That's true.
look
We
in the Bible,
prioritize
it-
happiness
it-
too much.
100%.
He thinks that women
it
prioritize.
don't.
I believe that men prioritize happiness.
Literally.
too much.
No,
That's the
no,
reason
no,
why
no,
they
we-
cheat.
Hold on,
we have the order
Okay, so
seven.
I want you to get your
Dylan.
start off, and then I want L and Red to
We
respond.
be miserable with some of y'all. Let's just get that started. All right?
Touche.
But once we lock in, you are our misery. Okay.
That's a fact.
Hey, yeah,
You
we gotta
my
deal with
misery.
you. Gotta deal with you for life.
I'm gonna take what come with you.
Yeah.
You leave me for that happiness, and that's selfish. You can't do that, and that's how I keep my relationship afloat. Like we have put happiness aside long ago, but we find ourselves being happy now that we have done away with happiness.
You have
Not
to be,
you over here making me smile
on
and
now.
proud of you, boy. That was kind of
because
good.
happiness starts
The hoes
here.
gonna love that.
Yeah, I ain't
Happiness starts here
Get your
with
friend.
myself. Happiness starts with myself.
Absolutely. I think
And you're an addition to my happiness, but you don't.
Yeah, you gotta make yourself happy before
I
you
have
get
to
with
make
somebody.
me happy. L has to be happy with L. It's so many times in my relationship where I'm not feeling my best, and it has something to do with you.
Yeah.
But women be
I
moving
think
on
that
so
it's
quick that
I think it's a difference between being unhappy with yourself and being unhappy in a relationship or in a marriage. And I think that sometimes what you say, I feel like holds a
It
lot.
can intertwine together.
It does hold weight. I think because I think that a lot of sometimes when we feel unhappy with our personal selves, that's going to make us unhappy in marriage
Absolutely.
too. And we're not looking at the fact that we're not like looking at the foundation of the issue. The surface issue may be okay. I'm not happy with what he's doing, but it's deeper than that because then y'all get divorced or separate, and you're still miserable on your own.
I think for me, when I'm locked in with somebody, I put your needs and your wants before mine, right?
you should.
Whether I'm happy with myself or not, right? So I'm always gonna put you before me. I'm always gonna pour into you. I'm always gonna be there for you. I'm always gonna invest in you. Anybody I've been with has been up with me. Like I've always been very, like as soon as I get into a relationship, I'm very much like, what do you wanna do? What do you need?
Yeah.
What can I help you with? What can I, how can I assist? Like
Yeah.
I'm so big on that. I'm so big on wanting to be a good person in your life. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I think women put your happiness before mine all the time.
Okay, I love what she's saying though. I just don't like hearing her say it respectfully. If I ever meet you, I'm just gonna tell you like, I don't know. It just, I thought you would have a softer voice. You look like Beyonce. You like Beyonce. You should be able to sing or something. So shout out to your hairstylist and your makeup artist. Shout out to and your genetics. You got good genetics. Yeah, I think women should prioritize their husband's happiness. They say happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying? And other people say a happy man's a God plan. Keep it real with you. Like, women, we can't control your happiness as much as you control our happiness. You can make us happy by keeping the household peaceful, shutting up sometimes, not trying to fight and argue, right? I am not your barometer to measure how intelligent you are for you to try to argue with me to try to display your intellect. I don't understand why women do this. You know, I don't think people should become smart just so they should fight with each other. If anything, we should compare notes. If I know something you don't know, write it down. If I know something you don't know, I'll write it down. It's very simple, right? But prioritize our needs, right? Because listen, you got to get tailored to each man. Every woman, if you want to be for a specific man, you got to get tailored to that man, right? Like you have to please him and do what he needs. Every man needs different things. A millionaire needs something very different than, let's say, the average guy. Average guy might not require all the things a millionaire needs. I know me. If you date me, you don't got to do my laundry, but you got to take my laundry to the lady that washes and folds my laundry. Okay, so you don't got to do it, but you got to carry it and bring it back. So go pick it up. You feel me? That's just what I need. You know, like I said, I'm too busy to do my own laundry now. So if you want to be a help and an assistance and you want to get free vacations, you know what I'm saying, 9-inch D, you feel me? And the time of your life, this what you got to do. You feel me? So, yeah, I mean, either comply or goodbye. You feel me? That simple.
Is it because you're looking forward to be reciprocated?
I do. I want to be reciprocated for sure.
That ain't fair.
But that's not the, I feel like reciprocation is just something that should just happen. I feel like if you're with somebody, you love them, you see me pouring into you, pour back into me. You know, because if you don't pour into me, then we can't get to where we're at.
But it's gonna be time.
Some people are some people are very selfish. Some people are very self-centered. You know what I mean? I do feel like men sometimes overlook a woman's happiness because we feel like it's our job.
I'm not doing that.
Why aren't you doing that?
That's why you toxic.
She gonna be a good
Why she
basketball
toxic? She gonna be a good basketball player. Wrong sister.
Wrong sister. Wrong sister.
Not too much on my girl.
Not too much on my
Hey, hey.
No, I think she's a phenomenal person. She got a great personality. But I can see where the toxicity is.
I'm not toxic at all. I'm not toxic.
Why you think she's
I'm
toxic,
not.
Azan?
I'm interested to hear what he has to say.
Break it down.
I'm not.
Right? Knowing my friend, I'm very curious.
I'm not.
Why you think she's
I don't even want to look at her ass for more than 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? She toxic as hell.
I am not. Bro, you
What
don't
is
even
it about
know,
her that's
bro.
toxic?
You don't know me.
Yeah, I do.
You can't say that. You don't.
I know your type.
You don't know my type.
What's her
You
type?
don't.
Come on, get into the details.
Well,
What's
first,
the
all right. So let me preface this by saying that. All right. So what makes a relationship great is because people are too busy existing with each other and they being miserable with each other, right? That's not a marriage. It's a marriage, but it's not being successfully married, right? So this is the difference between being successfully married and being in a relationship or just being married. I focus 98 to 99% of my time on the thing that I like about you. And then I spend the other 1 to 2% of my time trying to fix whatever the problem is. But I'm not here to change you. I'm just here to enjoy you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But so many people are trying to modify the person or say, why you not focused on my happiness? No, I'm focused on what I like about you.
Absolutely.
And so the difference is that women look for reciprocation instead of looking for satisfaction, whereas men are looking for peace.
That's it.
We will go out there and we'll grind and we'll hustle. And our definition of love is the fact that we are making sure that you got a roof over your head, that you got a nice car to drive,
Make sure you're
and that
happy.
you don't have the same problems as other women.
Stable
And
man.
you'll say or you'll think that we don't care about you because we're not reciprocating in the way that you show love to us.
Yeah.
Because the value that you bring to me is completely different than how it is that I see value in
That's
you.
about understanding.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, the value that men and women bring to each other is unequal. This is why I think women, is your job to stay faithful. You can't cheat. Because that's the main thing you're bringing to the table. Right? Let's keep it real. If you didn't have a womb, what are we doing? I want women to understand it. Your womb, coveted. It is one of the most valuable things you have to a man, that womb. Right? So if you're with a man, don't cheat. Don't cheat. That's off the table. But if we, quote unquote, cheat, we're just exercising options. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because when a man cheats, come on now. I don't even want to get into that discussion. But ultimately, I think no one can make you happy. You got to make yourself happy. You know, Will Smith tried to make Jada Pinkett happy. He failed. You know, most men that try to make any woman happy, you're going to fail because whatever she tells you makes her happy doesn't really make her happy. You know, it might make her happy for a moment. She might like it, but a woman's emotions is like the weather. It comes and goes and you don't know where it's going. Right? It's all over the place. And I know people say, oh, well, men are like that too. Yeah, soft men. Okay, so if I were to get married, if I was in a situation where I was like, I'm going to get married, one of the things I would definitely do is choose a woman who's already happy on her own. Because your chances are it's impossible to make a miserable woman happy. Impossible. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Anton Daniels and his team. Good stuff. Hopefully I can be on their show one day. Possibly, you know, I'm just saying, I think I got a good perspective for black people to see. If not, I got my own thing going on. Shout out to y'all. Still support it, still watch. I think it's interesting. But I do think they need more diverse kind of group of black people, respectfully. I think, you know, a lot of these people, you could tell they're from similar lifestyles, backgrounds, you know. Take someone like me. I'm from the suburbs. I can teach y'all something. I'm playing. Anyway, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.